Good morning. It's me again, Inspirational post by Leverson. As I always say, I'd like to get straight into it, but just before I get into it, once again, just like to say a massive thank you and a thumbs up to everybody that's subscribed, everybody that's like-minded, everybody that's going through their process of their journey. Absolutely, it's just great to see that there are so many people out there that just want to change themselves around and find their little piece of happiness too. So you know what? Keep doing, we'll keep going, and we'll just keep on keeping on because nothing can stop us. The only thing that can stop us is ourselves. So, what I want to talk about really is I just want to talk about happiness and how do we find our happiness? Is it going to be through somebody else, or is the happiness that we find, is it going to be finding within ourselves so that we can actually spread our happiness, our joy, our excitement, our energy with other people? Or are we just going to keep ourselves in that unhappy, sort of depressed state? If we're going to keep ourselves in a depressed state, we know mentally, we know that for a fact, mentally, physically, psychologically, that isn't going to do any good for us whatsoever. That's just going to keep us down. It's going to keep that grey cloud over our heads. It's going to feel as if every day is just blending into one. It's just going to feel like we are just running into that Groundhog Day and nothing seems to change. But there is a but, and there's times when I like to use a but this but is definitely in a positive but way, not as in bum, but you know. So yeah, it has to be the but of you can change your circumstances. For whatever you think you are, you will be. If you think that you're no good and you keep repeating this and you think that you can't get out of a situation and you think that you can't get out of a relationship and you think that you can't earn more money, these are the things that all those things there are just pure negative thoughts. So those negative thoughts that you're having, that's going to keep you in that grey area. Right, so this is when now that you have to say to yourself, you wake up in the morning, today's the day that I change. Today's the day that things are going to be bright for me. Today's the day that I am absolutely beautiful. Today is the day that I really and truly love myself. Today's the day that is going to be the first day of the rest of my life that I will change my situation. It might not start changing straight away, but I'm on the process of making that change so that later on I have got a better life, I've got better friends, I've got better social network of people, I've got a better mindset. I'm doing things that are exactly the things that I should have been doing a long time ago to change my position. But the only reason why that didn't happen is because you didn't have yourself around the people that really and truly had your best heart. They didn't have your back. They didn't have your best interests. They were just thinking about themselves and what they could get and what they're after and what their agenda is. Have I got an agenda? Yes, my agenda is to have people just to wake up and be as happy as possible as soon as they put their foot on the floor when they wake up in bed. My agenda is to have the happiest children. My agenda is to have the happiest people around me in life. My agenda is just to have people so that they are happy. So if you're not happy within yourself, how can you make anyone else happy? We have to do this for us, first and foremost, because we know when we wake up in the morning how we feel. It's only us that know. We can sometimes put on that brave, happy face, but sometimes we are hurting inside, because there are so many things that just don't seem to be going right for us and aren't going right for us at the time. But this is where we start changing our mindset. When we leave comments and we write things down, as you can see, this is my journal. Okay, I write things down in my journal. I put post-its on. Sorry, see it there? I put post-its on. I just write, I just write, I just write, I just write. I just write and put things down on how I'm feeling and what I can do to make things better for me and what I can do to make things better for other people that are listening, and just for that better change to feel sweeter inside. Because why should we have to go around feeling bitter and we've got no hope? Yes, we have hope. We've got hope because when there are people around that are willing to do and give and serve with no other hidden agenda, you know that help is there. And it is help. I'm not saying it's like help of a doctor, or where I'm actually going to be doing a medical procedure on you, or I'm not a mechanic, or I'm not a barista making coffee and giving you your shot and making you feel happy just for that quick second, that fix that you think that you need. No, but I'll tell you what, with a doctor, a mechanic and a barista, 3 people of service. The doctor, when you go to him when you're feeling down, you're feeling depressed, you've got something wrong with you. It could be like, you know, something wrong with your breathing. It could be something that's hurting inside, but you don't know what it is. And the first thing he'll do is like get you checked out and then give you tablets and stuff. Okay, the mechanic, he'll go under your bonnet. He'll take a look. He'll listen out for sounds or things that just aren't turning over right, or it might be spluttering and starting. He'll take a look and find out what that is. Barista, you go in, he or she will make you a coffee or give you something to eat. You'll hand over an exchange of money, and then you're feeling great for that time. But with me, I've got more or less the same as what they've got as well. I'm going into you. I'm going into your mind. I'm going into your mindset. I'm helping you to think in a different way. So I haven't been to that sort of medical college for 7, 8 years to get a degree and to look inside you. But I've got experience of life. And my experience of life is, if I see somebody hurting and I see somebody distressed and I see somebody in a bad way, but my experience of what I've been through as well, do you think that I'm qualified then to help that person? I'll just leave you with that one there. Okay, I'll let you answer that for me and leave a comment. Am I helping that person by listening to them? Am I helping them by helping them to think in a different way or to see things from a different perspective and to try and get themselves in some sort of clarity and order of thoughts and to process it? Am I any different then? Am I any different then from a mechanic who's going into a car? So I'm looking at you then physically, and for the comments that you leave, and if you're overweight and if you're not eating right, and then I'm telling you, right, do this, try that, try the other, try changing your diet, try changing your eating habits, try cutting out all the sweet and the white bread, the sugars and everything else like that, the fizzy drinks. Then I'm saying to you, right, exercise. Get up in the morning first thing before anything else. Have a little bit of exercise. But only do what you can do, but do something. But then you'll build upon that. Am I then any different from a mechanic wanting your happiness so you can fulfill a better, longer life? Then the barista pours you a drink. So then, and gives you a bit of cake. So when people come around and they sit with me and I'm listening to them, we're having a conversation and we're talking about things that really matter, about how we're going to progress as people and what we're going to do and how we're going to do it, and the setup that it's going to take, and the sacrifice and the discipline, all those things there that then on my putting in, am I any different than to the barista? So those three things there, am I any different to any of those three people? Three people of service, three people of help. I'm not charging any money for anything at all. I'm not taking anything away from you physically. I'm trying to put something into you. I'm trying to find your piece of happiness for you. I'm trying to give you the start of your starting point. I'm looking to give you the start of your beginning, of your biography, your book, that I'm trying to start for you. So you've got your start, then you've got your middle, and then you've got your end further on. Then you keep after the end and you finish with me, and you go and find someone else, and then somebody else of higher thoughts, of a higher purpose, or just somebody who you can relate to. You go with that person that you feel can probably be a mentor, or just somebody as a listening ear, so you can sound off. Sometimes that's all we need to find our happiness, because our happiness is one of the most important things to go along with our health. If we're not happy, that's definitely going to affect our health. So building up whatever we need to build up, we can build it up by this community of people coming together and having a conversation, as like when you're in a pub or you're out somewhere else and you're having a conversation, but mainly the conversations will be turned around onto something else, instead of probably focusing on you and what your problems are, the problems that you definitely need to fix and need fixing. So it's about getting around like-minded people that have got 100% have got your purpose, your dignity, your love, your heart, everything that you're feeling, your despair and your hope and your faith, there for you to help you, because it helps one to teach one to help one. I'll say it on a daily basis, but it's getting around people that are inspiring, people that will give you motivation, but not looking for anything else apart from hoping that you get better. As I said, everybody won't come along on this happiness journey to make themselves better, to put themselves in a better light, to give themselves financially, put them in a better situation, mentally in a better situation, to think clearly, to get themselves physically fitter. With our health, wealth and happiness, this is what we need to make ourselves strong, to make ourselves walk tall, to make ourselves keep away from these grey clouds. We have lost sight of true happiness. The true happiness only comes from within and is not dependent on others. That's something that I wrote down last night, as I said, through my journal here. Let me just drop that down to you again, right? I've got my, I'll put down on a daily basis. This is my quote anyhow for the day, which is, we have lost sight of true happiness. True happiness comes only from within and is not dependent upon others. As I said, we have lost sight of true happiness. True happiness comes only from within and is not dependent upon others. We have to look within first to find our true happiness and find out exactly what's wrong with us. As I said, the doctor, the mechanic and the barista, we sometimes go, or the hairdresser, and we talk to these people and we see them as like little therapists and stuff, but it comes from within. We have to look at ourselves first. So guys, leave your comment, leave something about yourself, as always, about you, not just about me, about you. So leave your comment, leave your post. Inspirational post by Leverson on the daily, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. But find your happiness first. Find your happiness, and how you're going to find that is looking within. Look within. Okay. Have a great day. Take care. See you tomorrow.